with Katie's, now what we're going to start to do is, again, we're building a color graduated idea, but what this is really based on is it's based on an abalone shell or a pearlized type idea. And it's really about different reflections as light hits it. So it's 3 sections. So what we've done is we've sectioned a diamond on top of the head, right? Very similar to what we're doing it before. But now what we're doing is working in one area, second area, back to the first area, and then the third on top. Now let me explain what I mean by that, because as you see this, I think it looks very complicated, but as you see it, what we're doing on the actual strands in each of those areas is exactly this. We're working in area 1, and that's everything that happens on the strand. In area 2, we start to add some of the color, and in area 3, we add the top so that we get that very beautiful melt. Now, the thing about this is it's really not done on horizontals. It's really done on a lot of angles. And the reason I say that is when you start to look, and I'll just share here, when you start to look, notice how it slopes, right? And the idea with this is it's going to give a completely different reflection underneath. When we start to pull this apart, you have a teal laying right over the top of that blue and that pink. So you're going to get different depths and different reflections to that. So what we want to do, I want to share with you what we did. So I'm going to stand you right back 2 steps. We're going to bring this around. Would you guys be open to seeing how we did this? Oh, come on, you got to get a lot more excited than that.
Are you awake? Oh, it's so hard for hairdressers to sit, isn't it? I don't know, maybe it should be cocktail tables.
So Lenny, I'm going to be your assistant today.
All right, how do you like that?
This is going to be good.
Yeah, what an honor.
No pressure.
Don't mess it up, Strand.
No pressure. I was the one that did this originally.
Right?
No, but so before you do that, oh, look, you painted me. Listen, if that's the worst of it, we're good.
I got you.
Look at him panic.
Look at this.
Look at the panic in his eyes. I wish you would have caught his eyes. No, you're sweating.
No, I'm sweating.
So here's the thing. Hold that. So the way we're getting faster, effective, blended color is we have these brushes that link, okay? So, yeah, I know. When you see them in the salon, people are like, what the hell are you doing with that? Now, all of the staff in the salon really love me because before we came out with these, I would cut up all the brushes. I'm that guy. So when you would go to try and do a nice, clean application, they could never find a brush because it was like, well, it makes it softer. Let's cut them all up. So what I did was I thought, we need to go and create these. So we've actually manufactured them. So we call these fusing brushes. And fusing is all about 2 interlocking things. So one brush links to the other. So when we're working through this, it's really about working with one to the blue. We would pick the next brush up and work to the pink. We would go back to a different, same one, but a different brush for that bowl and work through the teal and vice versa. So now you don't have to do all the side brushing. What is time in the salon? Money, right? And if you could cut your time down, you would make more money because you could book another client. So Lenny, off for you.
Alrighty, so we're going to do area 1. We're going to start with the blue, color graphics.
Do you want me to get it? Let me switch you sides.
Yep.
So we can get camera so they
Perfect.
can see.
Got it. So now, here's the brushes. They're awesome. Yeah. I love them in the salon. So you can see right away that I'm already getting a nice diffusion of color right out of the gate. Yeah?
Yeah?
You see how nice that is?
No side brushing, right?
No side brushing.
So then we go to the next, which is our light pink.
Our light pink.
Light pink.
Right? So then I'm going to go like this and just do a soft this direction and then start bringing it up in here, bringing it down. And now, I've come about a ½ inch off the blue. And now what I'm going to do is just real quickly go in with my blue, and I'm going to meld dark into light, because if I do light into dark, now I've contaminated the light. Yes? Say yes, Lenny. I want you to get that. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. So now that the peach didn't affect, the pink didn't affect my blue.
All right, so our next one is teal.
Thank you. Since you did it, you better know.
Well, if it's a test, I might fail this one.
Okay, so I'm going to do this again. See, I stay just a little bit away from the pink. I move up. And now I can move the teal into the pink. Yes? Yes, Lenny? So then we go like that, and then there's only one color left, and I go with yellow. And now am I going to put the yellow into the teal or the teal into the yellow? I love you!
Yes,
Oh, awesome. And then you get this really soft.
Yeah?
How,
You
is
like
it okay?
that? So here's the other thing I want you to think about. I want you to think about blondes. A cool blonde. When you think about a beautiful, beautiful hair painting, when you go to start doing toners, think about a cool, a warm, a cool, and a warm. So you get that same opal reflection. You get that same opal reflection, but now it's in a commercialized idea.
Yep.
So that's another great way. Last thing I want to share with you is these incredible visors, and I think this is something that we all should be working with. We travel a lot. So in Europe, we walked over and saw these, and I was like, what in the heck is this? Now, these are fantastic because it takes care of your clients while you're coloring hair, and they're one-offs. You can stick them on. Now, here's the thing. Style saves it. Color saves it.
Do you want me to walk?
Yeah, do not walk. But the other way we're starting to work with them, now, clients are visual people as we are, right? Think of those as like foils now. So now as you're doing your color processes, just like we're working on that clear here, as we're working with these, now we're starting to work with them as like foils. So now we just paint, and the clients can literally see everything that's going on.
Can I use it?
Yeah.
Real quick?
Check it
So
out.
here's what happens.
Yeah?
I love
You like
them
that
for
idea?
Can I just do one thing, Chrystofer?
Nope.
FYI, here's what I've been doing with
Can
them.
I just take this off you
Yeah.
though? Because your
You can
glasses
take it
and all
off.
that, it's so much
So
reflection.
here's what I've been doing, because I'm using it like that when I'm doing my melting. I'm just cutting this little round part off, and then I just slide it right up with the scale.
Now, the cool thing too is
awesome.
it has a sticky, so you can
Yeah.
make them long, you can make them
Yep.
short, you can do whatever you want
Okay,
with them.
stick 'em on.
We just want to put things in front of you that's a point of difference and let you have tools to work with, not for the sake of just saying we have tools, but stuff that actually works. You guys like what you see with Katie? Let's give her a
Yes.
big round of applause.